So I gave everything that I could, even if you break my arm or you carry me off. That's literally my mindset at that time. So please.
And I'll see you on the next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Oh, where arm wrestling matters. Boom!
This is Inside.
Te-Whanganui, welcome to another episode of Inside the Strap podcast, where arm wrestling matters, and you're with your Daddy Chill Cap and my co-host,
second main man, Ben Sahini. And tonight we have with us, we have two special guests from the South Island, and we're going to start off first with our 75 left-handed national champion, Wu, co-founder of Otago Arm Wrestling Club, but currently now pulling with Christchurch. And our second special guest that we have with us tonight, we have Benjamin from Otago, South Island. He's also I just had a little moment there, 80 kg champion, right-handed national champion of New Zealand. Welcome on, you two. How's it all going?
Pretty good. Feeling pretty sore from nationals.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm really happy. We pulled through. I don't think either me or William went to last year's nationals. Did we go to the one before? I can't even remember.
I think the one before was in Christchurch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, 2024.
Oh no.
So did you pull in 2024 nationals?
I don't think so.
No. I was injured.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you didn't pull, Ben?
No, me neither. No.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah, we should have pulled. I mean, it was right there in Christchurch, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't, because I remember after pulling you in 2023, and I was insane. I'm like, what is this?
Really?
My hand went back. Yeah. It's been making my way up. I personally don't like after pulls, so I always get smashed.
All right.
I'm one of those guys.
I'm always the other way around. I do so well in the after pulls, and then I get smashed in the competition.
Hey guys, just before we get everything kicked off, I'll just start off an introduction with yourself, Benjamin, and then we'll carry on with you, Mr. Wu.
Highs and lows.
Highs and lows. We'll get you arm wrestling and highs and lows about
Yeah, so
nationals.
I'm 26. I'm here in Otago, here in Dunedin, at the university. I started, I guess, first time trying out arm wrestling was in 2020. And maybe at the start of 2021, we started taking it a bit more seriously with the club. Highs, probably nationals. Last year was highs. Or I had a super match with Brad, who was the previous nationals winner, which went pretty smoothly for me as well. That's another high.
Nice.
Lows would be a highlight reel of me getting pressed. There's a lot of them. Yeah. And I mean, I love the sport. It's really fun. Keeps you in the gym, keeps you motivated, keeps you having goals, and the community is great. Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty.
And yourself, Wu. Brief introduction.
Yeah, so Ben and I started together because we were stuck in COVID in the same floor. 2020, and so we started arm wrestling each other. I think the first time was pretty funny because Ben had just started gymming, and he came back thinking he was really strong now. So he's like, "Hey, Will, let's arm wrestle," and then I crushed him that day. He went back to do some research or something. I don't know, because the next time he came back, we arm wrestled and he had all these amazing techniques or whatever, and I got crushed. Yeah. So it was a bit of a back and forth on that one. And then we got a bit serious and we made the Otago Arm Wrestling Club together. And so, yeah. Some highs. I think Probably my biggest high was in Invercargill, actually. This one time we were called down to see this beast in Invercargill who was 222 kilos.
What?
Yeah, he was 222 kilos. He's Vinny, I think. He came to the 2021 or 2021 or 2020. It must have been 2021 or 2022 South Island competition, which he did very, very, very well. But it was sort of rumored that he was unstoppable. And so we went down. And at the time, Max was fairly new. And watching Max getting absolutely manhandled by him, no hope going in. But then we got into the strap. And then I think Ben was there, wasn't it? Weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was like he was being promoted as the next Mate Slayer, and I think he got shot down by a 60-kilogram.
Yeah.
I think we've had plenty of those in New Zealand now. And we've all failed. God damn.
Yeah, they've all failed. But yeah, it was really funny the video when you watch it, because it's just like a tiny little man beating a guy that's bigger than the table. Yeah, that's probably my high.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Low. I don't really have that many lows in arm wrestling. Not really. Yeah.
So how did you and so obviously you and Ben connected together, linked up. What drove you to open up a club? What gave you the idea, the motivation to open up a Otago arm wrestling club?
Oh yeah. So I think after 2020, because it was just me and Ben, we were just in the halls of residence and we were just arm wrestling all the time. And we sort of learned completely off online videos back when Devon had those online chats about technique, and where Ryan Bowen was still publishing those videos with Jordan Davies about techniques.
Yeah.
And so we had watched those. We tried them all out, and I was like, hey, I feel like in any sport you have to learn from somebody else. So I visited Christchurch Arm Wrestling Club fairly early. And the way I did that was I found Armbet was just coming out at the time, the app, and I found Mark on Armbet. So we had went to his. We had scheduled to have a super match in his house, where I think that by the second or third pull we broke his kitchen table or something. And and then he invited me to go to the club, and so I trained a little bit at Christchurch Arm Wrestling, and I called up Ben. I was like, "Hey Ben, we need to have a club, And so we just did one through the sponsorship of Otago University, which is great. Yeah.
Yes. I do recall that I think you possibly did. I think you did one of the events at I think it was at a university.
Yeah. So we had hosted the 3 years of South Island tournament, which I think has been discontinued now. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. There'll be another place. There's always other opportunities where a door closes, another will open.
Yeah.
I think when that happened, I don't think there was a steady flow of tournaments in New Zealand. I think that was 2022, 3, maybe even 2021. I'm not sure, but there wasn't much tournaments for athletes to participate in. But I think maybe around 2023, 2024, there's like 6, 7 of them a year. So we just weighed. Is there a need for another one?
Yeah.
Fair enough. And we might as well jump into nationals, guys, and just talk about the whole experience from your first battle to the finals. So we'll start off with you, Ben. Talk us through, your highs and lows of nationals, right-handed, of course.
So I did a bit of a cut, which my first cut, which went pretty well, I think. Just made weight with the sauna. the night before, but I was feeling good. I wasn't feeling tired, or I don't know what you're supposed to feel like after a heavy cut. But I felt okay. We started off with the left, which I always enjoy because I prefer my right. So the left kind of like breaks the nerves. You get to understand how the refs work and what they want from you. You get that nervousness away. I think I lost to Johnny J. I felt confident. My first match, I felt pretty confident out of the strap. I tried to hold on, but he just cleaned me in the strap. I think, incredible side pressure cup inside inside the strap. So he's definitely like a level or two ahead on the left hand. And I think my second match, I elbow fell twice trying to hold on out of strap, which was pretty stupid.
What made you do that?
I like out of strap. I think I've got a good riser, so there's always a potential there for a pin. But I don't know. I just felt like I had something, and my elbow just hopped off, off the front of the pad twice. So that's fair enough. And right went a lot better. Yeah, I think pretty smooth.
Hey Benjamin, I was going to read out a comment. We just got a comment from Matt Johnston saying, "My boys."
Yeah, he predicted us to win, I think, in the prediction video. So
yes.
I think I predicted that too. No.
Hey, who did I? Wait, did we just?
Hey, you better check your notes, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, here's my note. My notes are everywhere, man. Usually I use like a tablet or the computer, but I've got to get my laptop fixed. But
I'm pretty sure I said William Wu and Ben Fucci was
Ash, Ben,
with my
Patrice. We definitely have. Okay, we'll get onto those once I've got this in a systematic order. Then we can go.
So what's going on here, Ben? Are you aggressively underestimating the South Islanders, or
No, not at all. If anything, my mind's changed, and it's always healthy to challenge my biases. So if I get it wrong, then I'm like, wow, man, these boys. I think I did choose. I don't know. Do you recall me picking?
I think maybe you got me as third or something.
I'm sure I would have had Wuindi. What does Matt say here? Matt Johnson, how to get you with your mud predictions, Charles? Well, we will talk about that further on down the conversation, but I think I did mention because I knew that Daniel Hahn was definitely in the 75s and unders. We had Luca, and we also had Damien. And because I've never seen William pull before. I've never seen William pull before. So it completely changed my aspect the moment that I'd seen you manhandle Daniel Hahn. You caught him straight. As soon as he went into the strap, you just cupped him, held a bit of back pressure comfortably. And you did it easier than Tyrone Stephens, who is from the Wellington Arm Wrestling Club. He also had a super match with Daniel Hahn early this year, around March 15th. Have you recall watching that?
I saw a super match, actually. Grouped up with him. Super strong guy. Like, great back pressure. Yeah.
That was insane what you did with Daniel Hahn.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that took me off guard. Anyway, back to you, Ben. Let's go back to your final battle. So, who was your final that you had your battle with?
The right.
Oh, what the? Yeah. Malachi. Did you see Malachi's comment? Ben versus South Island. Yes, okay, Malachi. focuses on Ben now. But yeah, who did you have in the final? Was that was you at right hand?
Yeah, so I think I had William twice. So I think William went to the lower bracket after our first match, and I think he beat Sean Street or someone. Caleb.
Caleb, yeah,
Yeah.
Caleb.
Caleb, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a mutual agreement between you and William when William gave up that first match?
Oh yeah. Look, the guy is like 2 levels above me, man. So there was no hope. Yeah, just laid it down.
I think we've almost helped one another. I mean, thousands of times, you know.
Yeah,
tens of thousands of times. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was. So you had William in the final. So who were your top 3 hard? Who was your hardest match that you had in your weight category besides William, of course?
On the right, not that much. I feel like Caleb had a little bit of a stop near the end of the pad, so there's some talent there. Otherwise, yeah, not much. I would have loved to pull Sean, and but I think William, who beat Sean? William, you beat him once, and he lost to someone else. Jay, yeah. So there are a couple of them which I really would have liked to pull, but I think they just someone else managed to get them out. Which you know it's not my dream. I think when you win a tournament, you kind of wish you pulled everyone just to like prove it to yourself, you know. But that's not how double elimination works.
Yeah. So what was the podium? Who was so obviously you had yourself, William, and was it
Caleb?
Jason?
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. Oh, Caleb was Caleb made podium. Interesting.
Yeah.
And you know what's quite interesting about it too is that Sean Street was the previous current defender.
Yeah.
So I was surprised not to see him in there. I think he tried to get into his press, but he just didn't have access to that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something I was really worried about because I do have I've historically had a big vulnerability against presses. I'm just too slow. But I think around maybe 2 years ago, Leon Joy joined our club here in Dunedin, and he's got a absolutely crazy press. And around that time, Zamir also joined. So the 2 top guys in my club are both presses, which has been really good for me, arm wrestling wise. It's not fun to train with, but it's good.
Yeah.
And what about yourself there, William? What's your highs and lows with your left hand tournament that you had in the nationals? Highs and lows there, buddy.
Highs was winning, I guess.
Of course.
Yeah, not much lows, to be fair. I feel like I did pretty well. Yeah, not much lows at all on the left side. Yeah.
Did you have any wars on your left?
No, not really. No.
Oh, so it was I shouldn't say it, like a clean sweep throughout all your matches.
Yeah. I think strength wise, they're not actually that far from me, but I just a bit cheeky in the setup,
You're smart. It's something.
Yeah, it does. I think certainly for a lot of people, they would see like, oh, I'm far stronger, but it's not the case at all. These guys are they're definitely right there with me. Yeah.
So you in your weight category, you had Daniel Hahn, you had Lee Ruka, and then you also would have had
Damien.
And was Arjun in there or no?
Yeah, Arjun was in there. Yeah.
Arjun.
No, Arjun was on there. Oh, of course he was.
Yeah,
Yes.
Auckland Armbenders.
yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
that guy. Yeah.
I did see your match with Damien though. That looked interesting. He
Yeah,
fell straight into the King's mover. He was
no,
our first King's mover for the competition.
yeah, no, it's a bit rough to get hit with a King's move quite so early on, but he's so impressive. You know, for somebody who has lost his hand and his wrist, you know, he's bailing out in the Kings and actually sticking it there. It's yeah, it's very very impressive for me. Um, yeah, definitely.
That's Matt Johnston.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Matt Johnson knows
shooting
all the
like
beans, all the stuff. Yeah.
to my antiques.
Setup was super important. Yeah, setup is super. There's a comment there from Lea Vuka. The setup
Yeah.
is super important. It definitely is, especially when you come against someone. There's always that person that you meet one day on the table who just matches everything that you do. You're just like, man, what is this? No,
Yeah.
I'm starting the game. Let's do this. And it just, even when it comes to the referee script, it's like you've only got that one moment. But I felt like Damien maybe would have had like a good setup as well, and he knew he was going to lose his entire fundamentals against you. But I was surprised that he was able to still set into that King's move, and you just sat there. It took you a few surges, but I think at the end, maybe at your fifth surge, you just went
that
straight through.
the wrist went a little bit back, didn't it, Willie?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky because in the South Island we have quite a diverse range, and shout out to Lewis who is frequently King's moving me on the left, and you know, one of the things you quickly learn is you're not to push your cup too far, otherwise your cup gasses out, you know, way too quickly. So I'm coming down here and I'm just trying to give a little bit of cup just so I can get him down. And luckily the referees called it, you know, so I feel like I would have been in deep trouble if they didn't.
I didn't see that. I did see that you maybe after maybe a third surge, I'd seen something. You're like, oh, you're like, dang, okay, what is this? It's like a static moment for a bit, and you just managed to go straight through. You know.
I think the first surge I thought it was a pin, and I was looking at the referees, and they said no pin, so I went for the second one. That's when I got stuck. I was like, oh.
Is that when your wrist went back? Did that slightly go back?
No. So it's one of those times where like you go down and you realize, oh, if I keep going, you know, my wrist is going. The third one, I decided I got to finish this a bit quickly, so I just gave a little bit of rest and then went down.
Oh, so you used a bit of side pressure doing that as your wrist went back?
No, so his hand was sort of busted, so I just went down that way and then gave a little bit of rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And his I think the tip of his finger just went down. You know, it's close. It was close.
Yeah.
I mean, I you know, he did this to Lee Rooker again. Oh man, dirty moves, but respect. I have to respect that one. Yeah.
It's funny. Who am I going to quote? This is a quote from Jack Lawrence. He calls that. He does call it a dirty move. He calls it a shoe. Especially if you can't finish and you're like just there holding and even when they finish like that, you know, it's hey, it works. It just means, you know.
Absolutely. Oh. Yeah. But you had one yourself too, so
yeah. I was blowing, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, you know.
That had to be match of the night.
Yeah. The guy came up.
Nah, that was boring as. It was boring. I don't think I was watching that one.
Oh, whoa. This guy. Well, hey, at least I've got my two supporters here, brother. Well, I'm glad you watched that match. That was the point. It was when to go in for the press, because I think that was the only move that I had left. I felt like I was covering everything else, and I couldn't access any side, but it was just finding that moment to engage it. And yeah, it was to the point. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but it was to the point where I felt like my hand was paralyzed. I was trying to climb for the life of me, but my hands didn't want to move.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
I feel like almost everyone knows the way to counter a king's move is to climb, but when someone else really hits a good king's move, it becomes very difficult to climb.
Yeah. You feel like you're giving all, every time you try to climb, everything's going away. So it's very difficult.
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely felt that. I hope that set here. I think it was like the match that probably set the mood for everyone.
Yeah. It was great. It was match of the night, surely.
Yeah, I would have
Apart
loved
from
more
Cat.
like long battles, but
Yeah.
yeah. Apart from that, it was just Charles and Malachi in the final that took like 15 minutes. I don't even know why it took so long.
Hey, I had to use all the elbow fouls, all the warnings and the goes. I was trying to tie out his arm before he pressed me. So
I was trying to learn
close.
something from that. I did learn something from that.
yeah,
But maybe this should be a rule.
If you got elbow fouls, if you got warnings, you gotta use it, especially on a quarter match like that. You can't just hold it like your sick leaves. So
here we go. We've got William and Sean pulling. I didn't see this match.
Oh, this is interesting. So I think out of strap, he it seems like he was trying to test out my strength, but I think I learned quite early on when I was arm wrestling Zurab, the Georgian guy, not to demonstrate it. So I just let him like peel away, and I think maybe he felt that straps was a better choice, so he offered it to me, and then I said, yeah, all right, let's go into straps. So right when we were strapping up right here, I had the side with the buckle.
Yeah, he's going straight in for the press,
which was problematic. And the fact that he was so close to his arm reassured me that he wasn't going to top row. So I was coming more inwards as opposed to what I normally do when you watch my other matches, which I set up a bit further back.
So you're going in for a cup there, strong cut. It looks like you're. Are you going to meet him there? I haven't seen this.
I was just meeting him into the press. Yeah. So my thoughts at this time was, okay, well, he's going to press, and if I catch it, he's going to roll into kings. So
his shoulders, he just straightened his shoulder there. Look at that.
Yeah. At this time I was trying to talk to Mate because there's a massive carve, I think, during the time.
Yeah, there is. There's definitely. It's like I could see it from here.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Down ref is saying it's straight as.
His shoulders there. Oh, look at that! You got him straight away. Interesting. Did you feel the pulse go down, or did you beat him before he got there?
So he elbow fouled as he was coming out. So I think he actually had sunk a pretty good press in, but I think I just dragged him out a bit.
Nice. You're quick in your cut. It's like you got there quick enough to pull him out before he was able to
come back a little bit. Yeah.
Down.
I wasn't really too focused on top rolling the guy because I just heard his cup was very strong. So I focused more so on trying to just come in with him. So yeah. I was coming in pretty close, I wasn't really setting up for a top row per se. And I felt at this point, I was able to get in there definitely. So I wasn't very afraid of his press in this round here, but I had yet to feel his kings, which was what he was very well known for. So this was the part where
it looks like you're telling Mate a novel or something.
Really?
Come on.
There you go.
There you go. Boom. So, there you go.
And he has his
there
king.
You go. That's the first king.
Yeah.
And your cup too. I find it hard trying to battle like that. Oh, there you go. Now you're transitioning. Oh, second elbow foul.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
good word.
That was a little unfortunate because I always love one of those like technical battles and coming in, being a little bit careful not to lose my cup when I come down. And so I felt a couple of resistance, so I just came back around trying to gain height.
Top row.
I think he was yeah. I think he realized I was climbing, but because I was applying back pressure as I was going back, he tried to go forward and he popped his elbow in. So unfortunate because I don't know, maybe he would have won that night. So yeah.
It looked like you had the control there. You probably would have did the exact same thing as you would have done with Damien. But this time you're dealing more of a king's hook rather than having to roll over from a top roll. Riley Hughes. Who's that? Riley Hughes. William!
Guys from Christchurch. Hello.
Did he compete?
Yep, I think he came third in the amateurs on the white,
right.
under 80s, yeah.
So what's your current weight, Adam? Is it actually 60 kgs or 65?
Yep, so I think I walked in that day 62-ish, I think. Yeah. 62 kilos. Yeah.
What was your plan? What was your plan weight? What was your goal in terms of trying to, obviously you were always going to be under, but there was any bulking prior to coming to nationals?
Not at all. I Benjamin actually bought the tickets for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, because I was telling him I wasn't going to go. Like I think a month before Nats, my car got broken in Christchurch, and so I was just having to pay up that bill stuff, And so I said to him, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to nationals this year," and he's like, "Oh, I'll pay for your flight if you come." So I was like, "All right." So,
I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah. There wasn't much planning involved, so to say. So I just stayed roughly my normal resting weight, which is around 62. Yeah.
62. Like there was no. Oh, look, you can eat whatever you want. That's always an advantage, especially if you've got that, strength. And were you worried at all about who you're going to go up against in the 75 category?
Yeah, for sure. I know Lee Rooker is very strong. And I think most worrying was Daniel Hahn. I've never actually beaten him on the left before, I think. Historically, our battle has always been on the right arm. So, but I mean, to be fair, I didn't really walk in with the expectation to win the left because left is kind of a bit of a party arm for me. So, yeah.
Have you ever won against Daniel Hahn on the right?
Yep, a couple of times, I think. Yeah, we do a bit of a back and forth, but I think that was several years ago now. So, yeah, this was like the first time in 3-4 years since we pulled. So yeah.
Who is your dream match, Ben? Fuchi.
In New Zealand.
New Zealand, over the seas. In the mountains.
I really want to go and fuck up Josh Barker, eh?
All right, you guys heard it here, guys. If the Australians are listening, you even said it was the F word with passion. He wants that Josh Barker. What was it? Josh Barker or Josh Barnett?
Barker.
No, Josh Barker.
Josh Barker. I think something's missing in my prep. Something very important is missing in my prep for Josh Barker.
What's that?
Dave Stockman, AWE, Josh Barker versus Ben Fucci. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll train for that one for sure. But he I mean, all jokes aside, he does seem very dominant. I mean, he just beat Milo. Seems to beat pretty much everyone he goes up against, right?
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He beat up fundamentally too. It was, we did interview Milo earlier this week, and Milo did mention that he just has no fundamentals because of an injury. But I actually thought he was going to take that match away. Like I thought he had it just with his size, his range, just everything. Just having I don't know. He just had height and everything, had every advantage. So yeah, I didn't expect that. And Josh, he smashed them.
Yeah, from what I've heard from all the Kiwi guys who have gone over to pull Josh, complete weapon. Yeah, strong pretty much everywhere. Eh?
It looks like everyone in the comments is agreeing with your with your match with Josh.
Josh
They're all
Barker.
hyped. They're all hyped.
Yeah, Josh Barker. We have to get our New Zealand reps together and go over there. Great call, Ben.
Ben
Jay
wants
Dizzle.
Josh Barker, and Zamir wants Milo. We got to set it up.
Hey, I already
What about
said when Marlo lands, he's super matching me first. I want to crush him.
You're too heavy, Cap.
No, but he also called out Pona as well. So the talk is possibly Pona, Marlo, and I think maybe Jay could be a possibility. They'll be coming over to support the women's arm wrestling. I think it's going to be like a mental health day.
Cool.
But it's also to promote women's arm wrestling. So, yeah, Charles called them out straight away, just on some bluff.
Charles just wants a Larrett under his belt, doesn't he?
Oh, there was some.
Yeah.
There were,
the whole idea is that when I smoke Marlo, his dad would have to come and revenge him. So I'm trying to get Devin Larrett to New Zealand. Come revenge his son.
That's smart thinking. I think we should set up. I think an easier way to do that is to set up William versus Haybury.
Same weight class.
William versus Avery. Remind me of Avery.
No, Haybury. It's Devin's daughter.
Haybury. Oh, what the hell? Avery. Avery. Oh, goodness me. Did you see that match that Josh Barker had with Thomas Fitzy? Maybe.
Yeah, and that's just
3 years ago.
So impressive from Thomas. So impressive from Fitzy. I wonder where he's going.
Did you know that Josh Barker just finished surgery, like literally days after, and he went into a match with Thomas Fitzy? So I wonder if he didn't have that surgery and if he wasn't injured, I wonder if that would have changed the outcome.
I don't know, man. Like
Fitzy
from
was
what
a
I know,
beast, man.
Yeah, Fitzy was a beast.
Yo,
From
did
what I know
you ever
from-
pull him? Did you ever pull him, Ben?
I did pull
Ben.
him.
Yeah, we had a.
A very.
Oh,
long
you
time
did pull
ago.
him, Ben.
Yeah,
Ben's
a very
got some
long time ago,
trauma
and he
against
just-
every single presses that were.
Well, Ben, you know what to do now. Once you get pressed, it takes you to a different headspace. Like, wow, I've got to learn how to stop freaking press.
He's been learning for 6
It's
years.
inevitable.
No, I'm learning. I'll keep learning, but I'll get there. I'm almost there.
Awesome. Because when you do figure it out, can you let me know? Because that's my baby message to the presses.
Well, ask
So I have
William.
trouble with
He
it.
knew how to do it. He demonstrated it. William did it. So there's no secret there.
Yeah, but William is also incredibly fast. If you can pull a presser before they sink their shoulder forward. Yeah.
Helps to be lighter than them.
I back in the day, I did get pressed by Sean. We had a Lower North Island Brawls, one of the first ones that they had around early 2023, and I just got overwhelmed by it.
Hey, chat, calm down. Chat, calm down.
Yeah.
True.
Thoughts.
I wish.
That was so funny. We've been making so much fun of Zamir about it since then.
Oh.
I wish we had Jamie in the studio that could pull up the Daniel Hahn versus Amir footage. The flash pin.
4 times flash pin on camera.
Oh, dang. Speaking of Fitzy, though, I have spoken to him. I usually call him up to see how he is, and he's just full-time working at the moment. But I'm trying to motivate him. Like, I will be going up, so I'll make sure I will visit him. But Josh Barnett too, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little update there. I did catch up with him, and he's currently injured. Josh Barnett's been injured now for 2 years. He's done his back. But he's also a legend in the sport. Did you recall knowing who Josh Barnett is?
I mean, so they say you're not really an 80-kilo champ until you beat Josh Barnett, right? So it's yeah, incredible. I watched him spar James Wells back when James Wells was not as injured, and he was only in the 80s. It was an absolute insane thing to see. So yeah.
Yeah, but Josh Barnett reminds me of Max
Peter?
McDonald now.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That would be a good match. Yeah. Although I think Max takes it now, probably too big.
Yeah, and it is consistent too. Just the table time.
Yeah.
That would be a good match to see. Just for the community itself, just for some of the veterans who've been away from the sport to make their comeback. So it'd be nice to see Thomas Fitzy back in the scene. And
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because you win your national title and then you start thinking, well, if Thomas Fitzy was there, if Josh Barnett was there, would you still have placed first?
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know. It's not a clear yes. So yeah, I'd definitely love to see them. I mean, Fitzy, what a talent! That guy was built for arm wrestling.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to see him back.
What did he do to you when you were both battling it out? What was the move that you tried to attempt to do?
I think he just low-handed me, and he's got so much side pressure as well. That combination of being able to low hand and hit to the side so quickly and so strongly without necessarily worrying too much about your pronation. Because as you get swept to the side, you're kind of forced, either inside or outside. So even if you did control the pronator just even a little bit, that side pressure is just too much on top of it,
Right. Yeah. I trained with him for about 3 years when I used to be part of the Brothers in Arms wrestling club, and Thomas Fitzy was one of my first training partners.
Oh.
And he'd sit there, he'll take everything, and I'm like, what is this? He's like, go. I'm like, my wrist is going back already.
Yeah.
So any moment that I would engage, it just maybe took me maybe 2.5 years. Then we did like a king of the table, and I knew he was gassed. I managed to make it through everyone, and I had him last, so everyone was watching. And I was like, Josh Barnett wasn't there; he was at work, and it was just between me and Fitzy. Got to the strap, and the battle was on. He just that side, like you said, Ben, he was just posting high and then took me to the side to about 3 hits, and I managed just to cup him in more. And I was like, oh, I think I've got something. That was the only time I beat Fitzy. There wasn't a king of the table. There wasn't anything like no tournaments or competitions. He usually just,
wins a win.
Me, but that was fun. Yeah, exactly. And I've still got it too as a highlight. So on my YouTube. But it would be really good to see those guys back. But yeah, we will mention that to the crowd and see what everyone's thoughts. Seems like most of the audience is agreeing with your match with not Josh Barnett. Might as well be Josh Barnett, but with Josh Barker, that would be a good one. I'll make sure I clip that one out so most of the Australians see that clip.
Yeah, we'll clip it out.
But you've heard it. We've heard it. And what about yourself, William? Is there anyone that you're interested to pulling? Any dream matches that you'd like to have? New Zealand, Australia?
Dream matches. Maybe
or someone on your radar that you're wanting to currently pull.
Maybe Jamie Barrett.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you say with an F word too?
Oh, he's humble. Taiwanese, bro. Humble pie. You hear that, Jamie Barrett?
Yeah, we need to start doing those NZ versus Australia comps again. So, Battle of the Oceanics.
Yeah.
Well, Kat, you can organize something. I'm sure you can do something special with your talents.
Man, I'm getting migraines, bro, doing all these events now. Eh? Just saying.
Hey.
I think I'm very
cool,
keen to do some North versus South Island stuff as well. I think someone mentioned the Savage Stallions thing.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's right.
yeah, so my parents are up in Auckland, and I visit them maybe twice a year. So we can make I can bring William along. We can make something out of that, you know. Hopefully some other South Islanders can come through as well. I think it's good. I think we don't have much of a connection between the two islands. I do feel like after everything that's happened in nationals, you know, we don't really know each other that well, especially after Fresh Meat's blown up. There's so many people who've never seen South Islanders, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to collab with you guys next year. Take my team down to the South Island.
Cool.
Who would be if? No, I got you two on. You guys know all the South Island, the pullers on there. Who will be in your top 8?
Number one,
Yeah,
Ian.
interesting.
On the right arm. Number
Yeah,
one is Ian.
yeah, Ian.
Sorry, this is all weight just munched together.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all like your overall. Say overall.
Yeah, definitely number one is Ian. Junior, but he's very inconsistent.
Junior.
Yeah. Junior does do pretty well. Thinking maybe
Ash
would be third. Probably actually Ash is second now. Ash is definitely second now. Yeah. So I think it would be probably Ian first, Ash next, and then maybe
Max.
Junior. That's a bit hard.
Who's this junior fella? Why don't I know this junior fella for some reason?
Yeah, I've never. You have to pull him up if you can find some clips.
Yeah. He's. I think maybe you know what? Maybe it's less relevant to mention him now because he's disappeared for years now. But he's this guy with a massive hand. I remember. I have a photo of. Maybe I'll pull this up while we talk. But his hand was so long that when I tried to slip, I felt like I was out of his hand, and then I had a look, and I was only halfway there. It was massive.
Oh shoot!
But he was for a while one of the top guys in Christchurch arm wrestling. Here it is. I have a picture of this. So this is me taking it from my perspective with my hand like this, and he's just sort of ate up my entire hand.
Holy
yeah!
smokes.
So you can't even see any part of my hand there.
You can't pronate. You can't do anything or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you do?
In there.
You'd have to go so deep with the cup.
Yeah. So
was he in the supers?
He was. He's for sure in the supers. But I don't know if he's still like that anymore. So I would say maybe not so much. So it would be probably So I'll say Ian number 1, Ash number 2, maybe Junior / Max, and then coming in would be either Ben Fouché or Zamir.
You're not in there, William?
Ben Fouché or Zamir. No, these guys are a little too far from out of my league.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on. I was actually pretty sure you were in the top 8 too, just with your performance in nets.
So who was it for number 4? Where did you go with the number 4?
So it would be number 3 or 4 would be either Junior or Max, but if we take out Junior, then it would be Max number 3.
Max,
yeah.
Number 4 should be either Zamir, Luke, or Ben.
Let's go Ben.
I actually think I'm number 6 over there, but yeah.
You proved yourself, Ben. They weren't there to prove themselves, so
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Zamir was. And so was Luke. Yeah, Luke on the screen right now.
Look,
yes.
Oh, that's Luke.
Yeah.
Dude, this dude here was surprised. I was like, I talked to him at the end of the day because I was like, bro, are you clubless? And he's like, nah, he's training for with Christchurch. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, man, yeah, no, he's crazy.
I might have actually. I forgot Nathan Bullen in there. He would be probably very close to the top, maybe just underneath Max. Yeah.
Nathan.
That's funny because that Abel Cook that he just faced, Abel Cook's actually got a solid
Pretty
wrist, and for
Yeah.
him to just crack it like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's got a really good hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just saw it. Yeah, I could tell.
How do you
Yeah,
say his
So
name?
that's
Luke.
interesting.
Luke. Yeah.
I
Where would you
hope we're
place
not
Luke?
forgetting. I hope we're not forgetting anyone. But my list would be very similar as well. Maybe Mark.
Yeah, go for it.
Mark belongs somewhere over there.
Yeah, Mark, and then maybe Leon, and then me, maybe. So
Mark
I'll
fifth?
be out of the 8 now.
Would you say Mark fifth or sixth?
I would put Mark ahead of me. Maybe below Zamir.
Man, I wanted a team of you two in it, not these other fellas.
Yeah, like
I mean,
remember, you can customize it where it suits you, right? So it's a special list.
Yeah.
if it's top 8, I mean, we still make the cut.
What? That's
Do
what
we? I don't think so,
think
actually.
Yeah.
1, 2. So
3,
Ian, Ash.
7, and 8. You got Liam. You got Ian, Ash, Max, Nathan,
Yeah.
Ben, Samir, Mark, and yourself.
And Luke somewhere.
Okay.
So I think I'm just out of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nah, put
Yeah,
yourself
you're
in there,
Nate,
bro.
Yeah. Gotta keep you in Nate. Interesting lineup. Interesting lineup.
We'd love to do some North South Island stuff.
Yeah.
We definitely need to do more South Island events, to be honest, because like I said, there's not that many. I hardly know any of the South Island pullers besides Mark, because Mark always comes up, and then you have the odd Ash, Ian, because you've seen them once or twice, but you don't really know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the other viewers haven't heard of them.
Yeah.
No, I definitely would love
So,
to come down to Christchurch. And I think since collabing with Charles, since that consistency has brought more opportunities. And we've got 3 new members now, Charles, just to let you know. We've got another new member who added into the club. And
Nice.
yeah, we're getting a slow momentum. Since the collaboration, it's provided more opportunity. So yeah, I definitely would love to collab with yourself, Ben, and William, and just.
I think the way Anton set up the national rankings, I guess the only way to take either William or my position is to supermatch us or meet us in a tournament. But I think it's very unlikely that we do join another New Zealand tournament in the next year.
Nationals.
So I think it would be really good for us. I think when I go up to Auckland, maybe we should plan some matches around that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
There you go.
So if you guys hear from anyone who's keen to supermatch, I would I'll do it.
Nice.
So what's our lineup for next year? We've got all our tournaments coming up. Not cliche, but we have our New Zealand tournaments. So we've got Christchurch coming up, and I hear there could be a halfway point for nationals in 2027.
What does that mean?
We could be well, it hasn't been confirmed, but the rumor is that we could be having it in Wellington.
Oh.
How's this match with how'd you go with Caleb here, William?
Oh, here we go.
I think it's coming up to the top 3, eh?
Yeah. I think I would have wished to feel his true power here, but I think he was a bit
Ooh.
worn out by Josh Lopez. Josh Lopez had a massive top row on him. They had a bit of a war just before. So yeah.
Oh.
I see. Isn't
Yeah.
it great though when you get matches like that?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, no excuses. You know, it comes down to endurance. But you know,
Yeah.
hey, maybe he was. You know, I did see that. I do recall watching that match. He was in a bit of a war there, wasn't he? He
Yeah,
almost
it
lost
was,
his
yeah.
wrist. Did he win that match?
Yeah, yep. Caleb won that match. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like he tried to sink a hook with you, but he just
Yeah. I think I got the jump on him a little earlier, so he wasn't too prepared for the hit at the start. Plus the fatigue from Josh Lopez, I got the quick win. So a little lucky there, seeing as he did some real damage to the other guys in 80s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like, my 80 class, I felt like everyone else did all the hard work.
I like
Quite stacked. Yeah.
Mm.
Quite a stacked class.
it definitely was.
Yeah.
It'd be good to see, more boys come down south as well, just to give you guys that consistency as well. Because we used to be having any other tournaments happening down south, like the Otago tournament that he did last time.
Yeah, so Fush and I, we in the talks with Anton right now. We're planning to possibly bring Svetan Gashevsky over to New Zealand within the year or so. Do you know who that is? Svetan?
That one, Charles.
So he's probably currently the best 80 kilo polar on earth right now. Unfortunately, he's not able to compete in East versus West because he got WAF banned several years ago.
Oh shoot! Yeah, those fucking WAF.
Right, yeah.
rules and all that.
So he competes in AMC, and he's recently just destroyed Zaloev's, and he's
Makarov as well.
yeah, he's this amazing Kings mover type style, open top row type arm wrestler. Yeah,
How do you say his name?
Svetan Gashevsky. He's Bulgarian, trains with Plamen. He's fully bowled, and he goes around competing quite a lot.
Is that the one that does that?
Yes. That's
has he top roll? Didn't he top roll Devon on the left? I think he did like they're just slow pulling.
In the after pulls, he beat Mendaugas and he beat Matt Mask. He took Matt Mask's hand. So I mean, that's just bizarre, isn't it? And he's in his 50s, So he does. I think me and William both really enjoy his style of pulling. Somehow he can set up this open move and retain pronation. It's just beautiful to watch and so smooth as well. So I think the idea is get him over here to New Zealand. We've talked to him and he seems keen. And all the tournaments around it.
Good work. Can you put a big screen on there, Charles, please? Just to expand there. Yes, I remember him. Hasn't he?
Yeah.
Can you please correct me? But didn't he back in the day? I think I've seen him slow pull against Devon, and he was pinning him really easy on the left hand.
Really? Oh, I don't know about. I think he's only well known for his right. I'm not too sure about the left.
It was just slow pulling, and then he went on to the right, and then Devon did his, his dirty King's move.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about that one.
I think I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a legend of the sport. He's been arm wrestling for decades and dominating the 80s kilo division for decades. So it'll be quite an honor to have him here.
Of course. Good work, you two.
So we messaged him, and he just wants a plane ticket and a place to stay. But we thought we would make a tournament out of this and see if anybody would want to have a quick challenge and see where he's at in New Zealand.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well-
nice because he can compete at under 80, and also I expect him. There's probably 1, 2, or 3 people in New Zealand that could beat him. You know, that's how good it is, even in open weights. So
Yeah.
it would be a good challenge for pretty much all of NZ arm wrestling. And we don't really get a lot of exposure from internationally ranked athletes. I remember that one time the is it the Uzbeks?
Off.
Yep.
Yeah, came for Iron Hand. I think people really
Yes.
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I saw this guy with this crazy head. You know, that was fun for me to watch.
Yeah.
So if we can get him down, host a tournament around it, get people who want to pull him, maybe that tournament can fund all of his expenses as well.
When
And
is
who knows,
the tour?
maybe we can create some famous reels out of it. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an opportunity. It's a fantastic one too.
Yeah.
What dates are you thinking of having him in New Zealand?
Preferably
In terms of-
sometime when people are more free. So maybe towards the end of the year ish. Not too sure. Yeah. If you guys have any ideas in mind, let us know.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
That's
especially when it comes to funding.
crazy.
You can probably get some type of compensation from one of the committees. Otherwise,
from the federation.
I think we'll have him around for a week or two as well, so we can get people, maybe do a seminar as well, and maybe it could be inspirational for some of the people who want who have aspirations of reaching that top level. What is it like? How do you get there? How do you train?
Yeah,
all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, no, look forward to that day. So Charles, we should.
I just thought you had to wait till you turn 50 or something to be great. I don't know.
I'm a long way away then.
yeah. Exactly. I still got 10 more years.
Savint. Is that how you say it? Savint?
Svetan.
Svetan. Like Shetan.
Yeah.
Svetan. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'll look at some other stuff. That will be really exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be really exciting. Good exposure too. That was one of our conversations that we had with Anton Petroshenko from Auckland Armbenders. It's one of the plans. It's one of our goals that we're looking at to reach out to Europeans, because we do have 2 translators down here as well.
Oh, true. That's perfect.
We speak. What do you call it? Come to Hamilton, you can get that extra. Man, he'll get. Oh my gosh, he'll get the shock of his life. But that would be the blueprint, is start them off down south, and that'll bring more recognition to the Northern Arm Wrestling Club. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. Definitely.
Yeah, I think Mate is trying to say his King's move is better than Svetan, so you could just go to Hamilton instead.
Well, it's an exciting year this year for arm wrestling, and it's definitely going to rub off, and hopefully bring some changes down to South Island, and hopefully it's influencing likes of yourself, Ben and William, and I think it's obviously rubbing off a bit. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of momentum going around now. What's your thoughts on that, Charles?
Sorry, I was getting distracted in the comments.
I can't see the comments at all. No, so what's your thoughts overall now? Oh, here we go.
Sorry, Mate.
I'm saying you'll get the international experience in there. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the question, Ben? Sorry, my bad.
No, I was just saying, what are your thoughts now that you're starting to see more recognition coming down to the southern island clubs? Getting that recognition there. Now they're starting this momentum of having, experienced arm wrestlers and obviously it's happening the northern side as well. But I'm back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No,
Overall,
well,
what are your thoughts on the
yeah,
growth now?
yeah. Well, like I said, I think my first competition was down there was when William Wu and Mark were hosting it, and like I said, I saw a lot of talent, but the South Islanders have been hibernating and hiding in their caves, and it's about time they came out of the cave, came up to nationals, and showed the talent, and and proved that there is actually a lot of talent down in South Island, not just in North Island. So I'm glad you got the gold medalist here from Ben Fuge, and then you got William Wu, who actually won the gold. How does it Zemir go?
He won gold on
Did
the
he
right.
get a gold?
Yeah.
See, no, you go. That's like 3. Was there any more? Was there any more medals from the South Islands?
So we got 5. We got 5 medals originating in Otago. Max's double, Zemir's gold, William's gold and silver, and my gold. And that's
Damn.
That's what I said.
Otago,
you hear that, guys? We need step up, boys, in the North Island. We can't give all the gold to these guys in the South Island. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep them up here.
Shipping's included.
Well, there you go, Charles. If that all sets up, would you go down to South Island?
No, for sure. Like I said, I'm always happy to support. And then we also have a comment from Mate also saying William Wu needs to compete in Australia.
Yes, facts. I just need the money for that, to be fair. So,
what about you, Ben? Have you been in Australia to compete?
No, I just went there for some practice pools 8 months ago or so. I was actually in the Gold Coast a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't want to blow out my arm right before nationals. Sorry, 2 weeks ago, last week.
Shoot!
But that's something I'm looking forward to doing more often. Pulling in those clubs, because it's like a place you haven't really pulled them much. So you don't know. Are the Aussies way above us? Are they? Are we catching up? Are we ahead? We just don't know.
I actually think
we're probably maybe
similar, to be honest.
Similar.
I think it was very impressive. Jack, I didn't go to Over the Top, but I saw Gary Kushnitsky really cleaning up that tournament. And for Jack just to go and beat him, 4-0.
Very impressive. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely crazy.
I think the only difference with Australia and New Zealand is Australia is more strict in their setups, where us Kiwis were just casual. You know what I mean? Like over the top showed up that most of our top guys were losing from just bad referee calls because we weren't ready in the setup. So
yeah, I heard a bit of that.
Yeah, so it was that was the only difference between each country, is that the Australian arm wrestlers are more strict in their setups, where us Kiwis were more casual, and and it gets us. That's what got us that over the top.
So how do you feel about Australian competition, Charles? Is there anyone you want to pull, or how do you view this thing? Because you've been very highly ranked, sometimes winning nationals.
I'm an overrated bloody puller, jeez. kick me out, kick me to the gutter. Don't worry about me.
When do you
go?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I can pull with it stronger. I think I'm like maybe under Mario. I want to face Mario, or maybe Andy again. Me and Andy, I want to rematch with Andy because he lost from fouls from the ref. So if I could beat Andy, I feel I could beat Carpenter, I could beat Mario. So, but don't quote me on that, guys.
So we aren't.
I'm quoting you on it.
So even our opens aren't very far, if not maybe better in some regards to the Aussies.
Well, for sure, I believe that New Zealand arm wrestlers are always stronger than Australian arm wrestlers.
100%.
That I just feel that it's because it's just our native to just the relax and the chill side of things. If we actually got serious into it, like the Australians are, I think we dominate for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Like I said, Australians probably like train harder, where most of our arm wrestlers are just too chilled and relaxed, and they just turn up on the day and pull.
Yeah, they just seem way more serious about it. They have a much greater like social media following. They just look like they're doing more work, you know, lifting more weights and stuff.
Hey, stop talking about my club like that, man. You could have just said it, you know. Yeah, they're that fresh meat club, you know.
No, that's right.
That's heavyweights.
Yeah, no, you've been doing amazing with that. Crazy.
Yeah, you guys done super well. I mean, I remember it wasn't that long ago, but like 5 years ago, when there wasn't really that much of a scene in North Island. Now suddenly you guys have like 50 members, you know, every club was something crazy.
And you have to think about
there's 50 members.
Now you have to think about all those pullers in like 5 years. That's insane. That's a lot of good work. You're planting the seeds.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that they're having the Australian Nationals too in October?
Oh, right.
October or November?
October.
Yeah.
Oh,
here we
that
go.
might be on. Are we even allowed to compete in Australian Nationals? Can we go over and say hello?
100%.
Yeah. So like I said, New Zealand and Australia arm wrestling, we're pretty much the same, dude. Is if we actually buckled down, actually did the proper program, like Dre has said, like previous podcasts, I reckon we dominate. So,
here you go, ladies and
you
gentlemen.
heard it right here, boys.
Colton.
And I got Ben and William Wu to smoke the Aussies first.
I'll take 60 kilos Monday.
There you go. A good example.
You heard him.
I was say he'll solo Australia.
Whoa!
Also, let's go. You'll bulldoze through all of them.
And just because I'm actually curious, how Tahiti, some of the Tahiti arm wrestlers came. Was it last year's nationals?
Yes.
And how did they do? What's your opinions of them? Or do we have do any of the other islands have a big arm wrestling presence?
Yes. So I think they're like, if I heard, I think Tahiti's got like 40 plus islands. We're just teeing up now, finalizing the Tahiti's top 8, and man, they are looking strong. So we will see in August, and then I can tell you how it goes, or you'll probably see how it goes when we smoke them too.
Because I remember there was an 80 kilogram Tahitian guy who kind of cleaned up the some of the New Zealander guys. Was it last year?
I think that was the left hand. Yeah, I think that was the left hand in the 80s bracket. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to butcher it. So yeah, I know.
I'd love to pull some of them as well. Yeah.
No, for sure. Like I said, we're already collabing with them again. So we'll see them in August, and then hopefully we can continue that collaboration and do like a New Zealand versus Tahiti thing. You know what I'm saying? But
hell yeah.
And do you know much about the other islands, like Samoa and Tonga and?
Yes, they're not really into it. Hopefully, that's why I said hopefully we can showcase Tahiti, which will hopefully bring in more islanders like Niue, Raro, Samoa, like that to come into the sport too. Like the whole idea is trying to get more Polynesians into the sports, because Polynesians are just big dudes, you know what I mean? And we need more of them, and it's hard to find because all they want to do is play rugby and league. So
I think we need more South Africans arm wrestling.
Yes. I think you're right, because like I said, CJ, you know, he's South African, only 16. Everyone thought he was 30.
Tyrone from our club, he's South African as well. Tyrone.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, is Tyrone South African?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
His parents are like fully. So when he talks to Anton, he's like, man, he sounds like one of my uncles, one of my typical uncles.
Yeah. Nah, definitely,
yeah.
definitely the South Africans, man, because their genetics is crazy.
Mhm.
Well, Tyrone was about 110 kilos, and he cut down to 80 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah.
And here's Ben.
Alrighty.
You can't make it past 85.
Alrighty, boys. Is there any closing words you want to leave with the audience, William or Benjamin? Any last words before we close up?
No, thanks for having us on, and you're doing God's work here, or at least in the North Island. We'll try setting some stuff up on the South Island and getting some more super matches through, because the competitions are nice and all, but I feel like we're missing a bit of a super match scene.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you prefer super matches or do you prefer tournament settings?
Definitely throughout the year, super match, but at least one tournament would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for you, Ben, do you prefer super matches or tournament
Yeah,
style?
super matches is just way more, I guess, fulfilling. You have a chance, you have a second chance to change up something. So yeah, I definitely prefer super matches.
Nice. And then one more thing is, do you guys have any words for encouragements for those who's trying to get into the sport, maybe to the ladies, especially because we're still trying to grow more women in the sport, or to those to our youth.
Just don't give up, keep going. I think versatility is also important. Don't just stick to one lane. Just every time you're in the table training, try your hook, try your press, try your top roll. One day it will stick. I promise you. And there's so many advantages to being able to do all three of them, or at least more than one of them. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm a small man, and if I can take the 80-kilo class, the ladies can too. I'm just saying. There's advantages to being small as well.
We thought maybe Ashley needs to compete in the men's senior classes, eh?
All right, no, none of the men will sign up because they don't want to get embarrassed. You know what I mean? They don't want to be on the.
Whatever. I'll be the first one to sign up.
Hey, you already been smoked by her.
I got beaten by her 2 years ago. I remember when she came down to Christchurch, and I could not budge her left hand. It was insane.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Congrats to Ben and Will, guys. There you go. You can see that comment from Jade Dizzle. Congrats to Ben and Will. You guys did awesome. Awesome. Definitely.
No, definitely.
All right, guys.
Cheers, boys, for jumping on. These are the South Island boys. Like I said, they
give it up.
Won the 75s left, gold on right in the 80s. But yeah, it's good to have you guys on, and we'll see you on another podcast.
Hello.
Hey!
Is that the guy when the shoe came off?
So I did everything that I could, even if you break my arm or you carry me off. That's literally my mindset at that time. So please,
and I'll see you on the next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, where arm wrestling matters. Boom!
This is Inside the Strap. God damn.